A deal is officially in the works to bring home WNBA star Britney Griner and American Paul Whelan. Secretary of State Antony Blinken confirmed the negotiations today. The Secretary of State says he expects to speak soon with his Russian counterpart for the first time since before Russia invaded Ukraine. CNN reports they will negotiate to swap the two Americans for Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout, imprisoned here in the U.S. Meantime, we hear from Britney Griner for the first time since she was detained in Russia 5 months ago. The Texas native and WNBA star took the stand in her drug trial. Here's Kevin Reese.
After that brief moment when cameras are allowed to see Britney Griner in a Chimki, Russia courthouse just northwest of Moscow, she was taken again to that same tiny courtroom, her handcuffs removed as she's placed in a small cage, and then shakes hands with her attorneys and holds up a picture of her wife and family. A courtroom so small, reporters were only allowed to listen through the speaker of a courtroom TV in an adjacent room. This time, the WNBA star allowed to tell her story and give her confession.
I do plead guilty because of the actions that have happened, but I did not intend to smuggle or plan to smuggle anything into Russia.
She also told the judge the initial incident, where vape cartridges with cannabis were found in her luggage, was confusing, that she was forced to sign a Russian document she didn't understand, and that she had to rely on Google Translates on her phone to try to figure out why she was being detained.
And with them being accidentally in my bags, I take responsibility.
We think she did really well. Well, she had to tell the truth, what she did.
Her Russian attorneys say they submitted evidence a doctor prescribed the cannabis to Griner for pain. They even submitted the website for the American company that sells the cartridges.
She knows Russian law, so there was no intent in her actions. That's, we think, is key for the case.
A case Griner and her attorneys hope ends with a lenient sentence while negotiations continue for the likely prisoner swap that could bring her home. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.